and your brain's not going to go into overload, then you can take on that extra mental load of calculating all that stuff for your own personal life with the help of a nutritionist.
Well, and don't go shopping hungry. Just don't do it.
Oh my God. Worst thing to do. So I think for me, I'll just say my, you know, now that I'm 40 years old, I think I've just over the years figured out there's, you know, probably a handful of high protein, easy foods that I will eat. And when I'm feeling lazy and my executive function doesn't want to make food, you know, so I think that's just, you know, my suggestion is just like, find something that you like. I mean, you don't even have to like sometimes I'll just cut up an avocado and eat it with like some, I don't know, cheese. I mean, just it doesn't even have to be a real meal, you know, just throw some foods together.
No, well, who says you have to
exactly.
eat a real meal?
Yeah, you have whatever we want. We're grown-ups.
Yeah, like you make your own rules. You do what you want.
That's right.
Like, so if you don't have the bandwidth to make an entire fucking meal, don't make the goddamn meal. Just, you know, grab a fruit, grab a vegetable, grab some meat,
or just
there you go. You're
eat
done.
a block of cream cheese if you need to. I mean, you know.
Okay, that's garbage keto. I gotta say, that is garbage keto. You
I
cannot
ate a lot
do that
of
and
cream
be healthy
cheese on keto.
even if you're on the keto diet.
Well, and don't just deprive yourself of things. Okay,
that too.
Every once in a while, it's okay to have you know, a cookie or a donut or those kind of things. It's just when it becomes regular and that it really affects your body. And do know that if you do eat a trigger food, even though you really want it, you're gonna be triggered. So just keep that in mind. And I think that's all I want to say about that.
Yeah. And just for, you know, for people who still aren't clear what a trigger would mean for them, it could mean something like over agitation, increased anxiety, increased depressive symptoms, increased restlessness. So our hyperactivity component will be even more hyperactive and want to move and fidget even more. You might get headaches, you might get stomach aches, you might you know, just feel off, like you're not like yourself. You might feel mental fog. You might just not be able to focus even more than you had previously not been able to focus. It might feel like your medication simply isn't working for you.
That's a good one.
That's one where, like, I've had meals where I'm like, I know I took my medicine, but it doesn't feel like I took my medicine. So if you have eaten an ADHD trigger food, you could be feeling these things. And if you're not medicated, you could be feeling them even more. So
that's such a good point. Yeah. If you're feeling miserable a lot, take a good look at what you're eating and just see if maybe you can make some changes.
Yeah. Exactly. And, you know, that's the thing is, you don't have to change all the things at once, as long as you make, you know, steady changes. So like, let's say in one particular month, you're going to cut sugar. Well, don't do that in the same month that you lower your caffeine intake. You know, that might be too much for some people. Or maybe somebody's like, I'm cutting cheese out of my life. Well, don't do that at the same time that you also cut all these other foods. Like, I know, right? Who would want to do that? But seriously, I mean, if you decide to jump off that cliff and take cheese out of your life, you don't want to be doing it on the same month that you took sugar out of your life. I guarantee it's a bad idea. So just one step at a time. And once you feel like you've mastered one thing, then just move on to the next. It doesn't have to be a race. You don't have to get there tomorrow. Nobody's going to give you the first place trophy if you take all the things out at once. And I think we need to hear that, since we have ADHD, because we want immediate results impulsively. We want it now, and we will wreck our lives trying to improve our lives.
That's really profound what you just said. We will wreck our lives trying to improve our lives. Damn.
I feel like I've done it before.
We're our own worst enemies.
We all have.
I'm sure there's lots of quotes about the best intentions. Just, you know.
Oh, yeah. The road to hell is paved with intentions.
Thank you. Yep. Yes, exactly. So that goes along with food.
So, yeah. And last but not least, feel no shame. everybody wants a cookie sometimes. Yeah. Eat it, but know you're going to be triggered, like Annette said. And the rest of the time, just make the best possible decisions that you can make, given your circumstances, given where you are that day.
We're all just doing the best we can.
Some people have days where they're forced to eat McDonald's because they have nothing else to eat because they forgot something from their house, whatever. We've all been there. Don't punish yourself. Just do better the next day.
And maybe, you can take like half the bun off your hamburger and just, get fewer carbs that way. There's things you could do.
Yeah.
I love open face. Yeah. Or the naked burger or the lettuce buns. I remember those were popular for a while. Yeah. I don't know if McDonald's will do lettuce buns though. But
I don't know. Some places
In-N-Out does.
Oh, nice. There you go. I know Burger King does.
Nice.
They do it because that used to be the one thing that we would do is get Burger King with no condiments and only like cheese and meat and lettuce and tomatoes. And that was like it.
Nice.
So we know that Burger King will do it, but just, you don't even have to go that extreme. Just, make better decisions. You could eat the burger and not the fries. You could eat the burger without the bun. You could eat, you could just say goodbye to the soda in the parking lot. Just bye. It doesn't have to be like a profound change overnight, but everybody can benefit from making one or two small changes and then making more if they feel inclined. So just see how it feels to you. If you have access to a doctor and a nutritionist, do it. If you have access to a therapist while you make these changes, go in, talk out the frustrations, because it can be frustrating to change your diet. But, take care of yourself first and worry about the judgments of others last.
That's right.
Do what's best for you.
Fuck everyone else.
Yeah. So fuck everyone else. Just do what's right for you.